Hello everyone and welcome to the Albion online first steps tutorial. This is going to be for the basic beginner player that's never played Albion and wants to check out what it has to offer. So of course we're at the character creation screen. Character creation is very simple, but that's where it just begins to get complicated because later in life you'll be changing up the way you look with the gear you wear. So let's go ahead and create our character. And it's pretty basic choices here. You got a few pre-standard setup characters ready to go, male or female, and today I'll be creating a male character. Let's go ahead and make this old man from the sea with a pipe, loving it, and let's continue on. And you got choice of skin color. So let's see here, let's make him an average Joe. Let's give him some cool looking hair. And can change hair color. We're going to keep it white. Old man of the sea. Loving the beard. Look through the options real quickly here. And we'll keep the full-on beard. And I get to change my underwear. Oh. I'm going to use the big package underwear because I got a big package. And let's change my underwear color. Let's go with the dark. I like wearing black underwear. Alrighty. And then, of course, we're going to pick a name. You have to be a little careful with the capital letters here. You can accidentally put caps and lowercase in and it looks kind of strange, but got my name going on. Time to create my character. As you can see here, the first character you create is going to be your premium character. So you definitely want to make sure that your first character is your choice for premium. Let's go ahead and enter the world. And as you can see, as soon as I entered the world, it is giving me my premium and unlocking my package. Package. Alright, so here I am in the lands of Highland Landing. So there's several starting areas and they consist of the biomes, basically forest landing, mountain landing, steppe landing, swamp landing, and Highland Landing is where I'm at right now. So there is about 5 starting areas. And if you want to meet up with your friends, you definitely want to do that as soon as possible, and I will be showing you that in a little later. But here we are hanging out with Ghosty. Hey Ghosty. Let's go ahead and get started with the first steps, and that's to go ahead and look at the Destiny board. Now with the Destiny board, where you're going to start with the Destiny board is a little confusing, but you start all the way down here at the bottom. And the first steps are to gather 3 rough logs. One of the other nice things is that you can have that up here. You can extend that open. You can have it a mini. You can have it the full. And it's kind of going to give you a general idea of what needs to be done to advance your Destiny board. So we're going to do the first few steps, which says gather 3 rough logs, which is fairly easy to do. Any of these logs right here will count. And we're going to go ahead and gather 2 off this tree. And 1 more right there. Beginner wood gather. Now I need to collect 3 stone. Let's move forward down the line and see if I can find some stone. Here we are. Gather 3 stone. Now that we got accomplished, it's asking us to craft the beginning skinning knife. So let's go talk to this gentleman here. And this is where we can craft our basic weapons, basic armor, and then here is the basic tool tab. We're gonna go to the basic tools and collect basic skinning knife. And we have the mats required. Let's craft away. All right, next on the mission is to kill a rabbit or a marmot. Looks like the marmots are living in this area, so let me go ahead and kill one of these marmots. It's definitely a challenge. Now that the marmot is killed, we need to collect 8 scraps of hide, so let's go ahead and collect those scraps. Now it wants me to craft beginner armor, which is the mercenary jacket. So let's go ahead and do that. We click the armor tab and mercenary jacket craft. All right, so it looks like it's already auto-equipping it for you, which is nice. And then we have next to craft a beginner's broadsword. Let's see what that requires. So here, and it looks like I need some more stone and some more wood. So that should be pretty easy. Let's collect some more stone and wood. Should be enough. And now let's head back and craft our first weapon. All right, the difficult challenge now of equipping it. Now I have to choose one of the spells that I would like to have on my sword. Let's choose the Beginner's Cleave. Alright, so Journeyman Adventure. Do any activities, kill creatures, and gather Tier 2 resources. Let's double check the Destiny board. Alright, so that was pretty darn simple. Not only have I made it to the center, is where you want to go. You started out here, and I worked my way towards the center. It's still unlocking all the things here in the center. Once you reach the center, you're pretty much good to go. There's a few things that you need to know, is that typically if you are, a founder, you will be getting some rewards. Typically, I do not open this mail until I am at the city where I want to be with my friends. So let's move forward in this adventure to the starter city, and I'll explain to you what you need to do to meet up with your friends and continue your adventure. Of course, you could stay here, complete out a suit, a full set of armor by, killing more of these marmots, collecting more stone, collecting more wood. But this is a quick intro, and so we're going to move ahead and go to the next zone. Okay, so this next zone is Highland Cross. This is the point where you really want to meet up with your friends. I wouldn't do anything more, do anything further. What you're going to do is going to run down here and talk to this gentleman on the boat. This gentleman on the boat is going to take you between different areas. So there's Forest Cross, Mountain Cross, Steppe Cross, and Swamp Cross. The more gear you have on your character, the more it's going to cost. So in order to do this journey for free, what I'm going to do is just get rid of all the stuff in my inventory. This is just trash anyway. Not needed. Really easy to recraft. Now that I'm standing here naked, talk to the gentleman, now it's at 0 cost. So now I can either travel between forest, mountain, steppe, swamp, or Highland Cross. These are all the 5 starting areas. I am currently in Highland, so the choices I have is frost, mountain, or steppe. Let me go to Forest Cross real quick. And buy the journey. And as you can see, I am now in Forest Cross. A little different looking, a little different biome. Let's hand to Mountain Cross. Now I'm up in the mountains. And let's go to Steppe Cross here. Headed to Steppes. Now we are in the Steppes biome, in the Steppes Cross. And the very final one is the Swamp Cross. So once you've determined where your friends are and where you can all meet up, that's when you're going to be probably gathering your gear up and opening up your mail. I recommend coming directly to the bank here and going through your beginning mail. And we'll look through them here. Alpha test login reward. Congratulations. You have unlocked the alpha tester reward. Delete that. Legendary equipment hats. This is all your legendary explorer's gear. If you had to, if you backed the project at a certain level, you get different starting gear. So this is going to be my legendary starter gear. My legendary furniture. And it's warning you because once you pick it up, somebody can kill you and you can drop it. So you definitely want to bank your stuff as soon as you can. Delete that. There's my horse and my starter ox. What else do we have here? My starter house icon or crafting item for the founder's house. And welcome, welcome, welcome. So we got through all our mail. And one of the nice things about starting out with the Legendary Founders Pack is you have this gear that you can use. I wouldn't say it's really the best gear ever. I don't think you can advance your Destiny board with it, but it's really nice gear to have just in case. And I'm the type of person that likes to save this gear for special occasions, so I typically leave it in my bank. But at this point, this is when you can load up all your supplies and move from a starter town after you've spent some time here. Load up all your supplies and move to the second area. So typically each starter town has a secondary area to go. And let me load up the map and kind of just give you a general idea. So this one here, this is the starting area for Swamp Landing. Here's Swamp Cross. And then you have a few choices of where to go. It looks like the closest town is going to be here. So that's where I'd probably move after I've explored these first starting areas to continue on to my adventure. So I hope that this quick tutorial is helping everybody out in the very beginning. One of the things I noticed is a lot of people like to unpack all their belongings and then they're stuck traveling halfway across the map to meet up with their friends before they can feel like they can start playing. So that's going to be the basic tutorial for now. Next steps, we might be showing this portal right here, which is the expedition. It's one of the first things you're going to be doing as a brand new player is checking out this single player expedition to learn combat and to advance your character. Of course, there's other buildings around town that I could probably show you, but I think we're done here with the first steps into Albion. Really appreciate everyone to be here. And leave comments below. I do love answering questions, helping out new players. So until then, we'll see you in battle.